Thanks for joining us today. We're talking with Don Osterberg, Vice President of Safety and Driver Training for Schneider National, talking about the subject of staying fit on the road. Not an easy thing to do, but there are some tips that will help. Don, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Now, Don, starting off, what are some of the top reasons that it's so difficult to stay fit on the road?
Well, life on the road is challenging in many ways. Long hours typically characterize the workday for truck drivers. There's often tight deadlines that have to be met. Doesn't allow a lot of time for eating, so fast food tends to be the norm. There's little opportunity for exercise, if you really think of the traditional sense of exercise, going to a gymnasium like many of us would do. And probably the last thing that is significant as it relates to fitness is irregular sleep patterns tend to be a characteristic of this industry as well.
Sleep does play a huge part in overall health, doesn't it?
Certainly does.
Now, sometimes you can't make a huge change, but there are a lot of small changes a person can make that can really make a big difference. Can you tell us a little bit about those?
I sure can, and I think the point that you make is that oftentimes I think we look at the challenge of fitness as being a very daunting challenge. It certainly is an adaptive challenge, but to your point, it doesn't require a lot of big changes. A series of small changes can help, and there's a few things that are very simple but will certainly help. The first one is drink more water. Water really is excellent, not only in replenishing the fluids in our system, tends to keep us more alert, avoids a lot of the trappings of diuretics and other things that many people will drink. So simply drink more water. Another simple change that one can fairly easily implement is to eat multiple regular meals instead of a large meal. So if you're going to stop, just eat a small snack or eat multiple meals, kind of eat on the fly without having to sit down to that huge meal. And then from an exercise perspective, just walking a little bit each day, whether that be just a 20-minute walk around the truck, that can make a big difference in just getting out and moving your body and getting that daily exercise. And over time, you will begin to see the benefits in terms of how you feel.
Now, you mentioned eating multiple meals, spreading them out throughout the day. Eating on the road can be tough when you're trying to make healthy choices. Don, can you make some suggestions of alternatives that can help?
Well, there's some small things that you can do in that space as well. And first of all, order the sandwich, but skip the fries or the chips that often go with the value meals or the combo meals are generally a bad thing. It's all those to-go-withs that cause the problems. You can order fresh fruit or a salad as opposed to the chips or the fries. That will certainly help. Limiting the amount of soft drinks, especially the caffeinated soft drinks, will certainly help. Ordering sandwiches without cheese or special sauces, all of those things, again, that you add typically can create problems in terms of adding not only fat content, which causes a lethargic feeling, but they also can cause other dietary issues. Eating smaller portions. I'd mentioned before not having that one large meal, but really monitoring what you eat and eat smaller portions and eat them slowly. And this will certainly help your body to register when you're full so that you can stop eating when you should stop eating. And lastly, keep healthy snacks handy. Certainly in the truck, a healthy snack limited to under 250 calories would help in this mode that we've talked about of eating more smaller portions throughout the day.
Changing your eating habits can be tough, but definitely worth it, so give it a try. Now, exercise. We talked about just getting out, getting a little bit of movement, walk around the truck a few times when you have it parked. Any other exercise suggestions?
Well, there's a number of things that we've seen some of our drivers do. There's the mini steppers that you can actually put in your truck and get out and do some step aerobics. Something as simple as having either a small set of barbells. You can actually adapt that and use soup cans or anything else to actually work your upper body as well. So if you'll discipline yourself to take a few minutes each day to just get your body moving, to get your heart rate up, do some brisk walking, do some stepping, do some light weight work, even push-ups and sit-ups and those kinds of things can be helpful. And you'll really find that over time, you'll begin to feel much better as a result of some of the small changes that we've referred to, and you will not only feel better, but you'll be safer as well.
Well, it's important to stay fit. You'll feel better. It's worth the effort. Don, thank you for the tips, and thank you for joining us today.
Thank you.